From nowhere to now here, 10 years of making HR platforms matter, the patterns we've seen, the answers we found, and how you can use them today. Enjoy.
Awesome. You're back for episode 3. Anna, can I tell you what gets people most excited in our demos right now?
That's why we're here, aren't we?
Yes, we are. And today we talk about MicroApps for Cornerstone.
Nice. What is it?
Picture this. You've invested in Cornerstone. The platform is solid, but you hit a wall. There's a feature you really need. A dashboard, a workflow, a cool new way to get things done faster, or another shiny thing you saw in a different vendor's demo. And it's just not there.
So, you wait. You file a feature request. You hope it's on the roadmap. And in the meantime, somebody opens a spreadsheet.
Or worse, you buy another tool, another login, another integration. Your IT team will love that.
I'm sure they're going to throw a party.
So what if you didn't have to wait? What if you could build that missing piece and run it inside Cornerstone? Not just next to it, and with direct access to the Cornerstone API, read and write. The user's scope and permissions already baked in.
I guess that's why you call it a micro-revolution. But you have to explain, because when people hear app inside a platform, they imagine another tool bolted on. Different look, different login, one more thing for IT to babysit.
Fair. A typical integration would just transfer data somewhere else. Employees would need to go to whatever external tool it is. Might be lucky to have SSO, but still would need to leave Cornerstone to get there. A micro app is different. It will become one with the platform you already have. Your colleagues wouldn't even notice. We just take a section of Cornerstone and replace it with your custom experience. Or add a new one. Same login, same data, same platform. They just see something that finally works the way they expect.
Really sounds magical. And I'm pretty sure that when you do need to pull something in from another HR system, it can plug that in too, all in one go.
Yes. And here's the part I really want people to hear to understand how mighty this concept is. We can think of 3 layers. Layer 1. At best, a microapp fills a gap the product simply can't. Cornerstone is a brilliant platform with a lot of features. But some clients still need more, or need it in another way. MicroApps fill that.
And layer 2?
At worst, the feature is on the roadmap, but the roadmap is 2 years out. Your people need it now. MicroApps ship in 2 weeks. Same investment, same data, problem closed.
And layer 3 is the one nobody sees coming.
Sort of. Let's say Cornerstone does build a similar feature down the road. MicroApps can still be superior. For 2 reasons. A, they're configurable through our Octily content editor. HR changes the copy, the colors, the rules, themselves. No dev tickets.
And B,
when Cornerstone updates the platform underneath, the look and feel of a specific feature, your tailor-made experience can keep running on top of it. You decide when to change things, not the next release. It's your product inside a product of somebody else. And as we have learned, change management is no small feat.
That's where it really lands for the people running the platform. A customized micro app can look like your brand, speak your language, and behave the way your people work.
And I get asked this all the time. Why doesn't Cornerstone just build all this themselves? And honestly, the answer is very simple. They have 7,000 clients, we have 100. It's a very different job to ship the detailed wishlist of one client versus 7,000. They built the platform that works for everyone. We built the layer that makes it work for you.
They go broad, we go deep.
Matches our octopus theme, right?
It does. Now give me the full picture. What does the setup actually look like?
MicroApps come in 2 flavors. Plug and play. Install ready. HR configures everything through the content editor if they need to. And customized. These don't just adapt the functionality, they also adapt how they look. Tailored to your workflows and your brand. Same core architecture, different outcome.
Let's talk about examples.
Sure thing. Imagine you're a team manager. You log in, and right there on your dashboard, a live training progress overview of your team. Who's completed what? Who's behind on compliance? Who's crushing it? Role aware, so you only see your team. From there, you nudge someone who's behind, or assign trainings to close gaps. Right there, in the moment, and also just one click away. a multilingual, voice-guided onboarding demo for your employees to understand the full functionality in under 60 seconds.
Or you're an employee. You land on a page that groups your tasks by priority. Quick wins first, calendar blocking for the longer trainings, overdue items front and center. It actually feels like it was built for you.
And if you're a frontline worker in the field, on the production line, on a construction site, you get a Netflix-style learning experience. Visual, content first. Built for people who don't sit at a desk all day.
And the showstoppers, a gamification wrapper around existing learning objects built right into the learning experience itself, or our chatbot studio that allows HR to configure everything themselves, give it a name, an avatar, tune up its personality, set guardrails, and add specific company knowledge. It searches your catalog, recommends courses, and assigns trainings straight from the chat, personalized and on brand.
Or short podcasts, generated on the fly from your content, tailored to the role and your business. Just-in-time learning before a meeting or a project kickoff.
Plus, onboarding flows that get new hires productive in days, not months. Or HR admin views like blazing fast interactive org charts. Every single person we show this to comes back with 5 more use cases. It just clicks. And we're already shipping these. For Haskoning, a well-known Dutch engineering firm, we're building a team skills overview right now, mapped to their curated academies. A government agency from New York is using our MicroApp infrastructure to highlight critical training progress for managers. Live data, right inside Cornerstone.
And we're still very early with this. And you can be too. Cornerstone will add a MicroApp section to their Extend marketplace later this year. They see the same shift we do. So this isn't a nice-to-have anymore, it's becoming the way the platform extends.
After 10 years and 100 Cornerstone clients, you know where the magic lives, beneath the surface.
For sure. Same Cornerstone investment, same data. The experience your people deserve.
I really can't wait for more clients to adopt that.
Me too. So, if you're curious, book a meeting at Octily/nowhere.